The 2025 ZR2 is rocking a new color, and it's pretty sick. I borrowed this truck from Seiner Chevrolet here in Salt Lake City. This truck is actually available. Be sure to reach out to Keith. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys can see pricing and options on this build. At the very top is a description, and this color is called Cypress Gray. And then here is a short listing of the standard equipment. And here is that base price at $70,000. And as far as the options go, you have the technology package for $2,040. This one was optioned with the 6.2 liter V8. And then off-road assist steps for $1,095. Sunroof, Cypress Gray was $395. Dark appearance for $390. And then active exhaust is a part of the 6.2 liter. Destination comes in at $1,995 with a total price of $78,605. And then here are the Feely Kami numbers. Green on black is absolutely sexy. I love this configuration. Now this truck is $100 more over the 2024 model year if you're looking at the base price, but I can almost justify it for Chevy because they did add front parking sensors as standard equipment for 2024. It always had the rear. Now do you guys see also right there, there is no red there or there, and I think that if they did delete the red recovery hooks, I would be okay with that. This looks so much better, and on this green I think the red would have taken away from the design. If you move a little bit closer, you can see that this grill piece that runs horizontal, it's like a black chrome here. You can see it right there, and it's actually on the top of a grill right there, and this runs all the way across. Full LED headlights, high beam, low beam, turn signals, reflective style housing for your fog lights, which are LED. You can see those front parking sensors too. But yeah, the black recovery hooks look great. Active grille shutters, and this has a flow-through tie. The only thing is they just blacked this out. I think that if that was blacked out, it would complete the look. But check out the hood ornament. It doesn't do anything, it just looks cool. And then here's some of your badges. And then of course on this front bumper you have the cutout, and this silver trimming is actually metal. Then check out your skid plates. They go pretty far back and they pretty much cover the engine, all that good stuff, all that protection. And let's go ahead and check out that suspension. This suspension is not what you normally see on Chevy pickup trucks. Independent front suspension, double wishbone. That upper control arm is going to be aluminum. That bottom one down there is going to be hydroformed, and it does have some stiffening right there. Multimatic DSSV, which is dynamic suspension spool valve. Now this basically has 3 chambers, and it's like in a triangular design, and there is a oil reservoir inside of there. Also, this does not use the deflective disc that you normally see on regular shocks. It actually uses the spool valves, and that's pretty much how it works there. I have noticed on the half tons that the ride is a little bit softer, but on the HDs, I have an AT4X with the suspension, and it still rides kind of stiff. I'll be honest, it's pretty stiff still for the most part, but overall a really good setup on this truck, and I think that it would probably handle pretty good off-road. Maybe one day if I have a chance I'll take one off-road, but haven't had a chance to yet. But man, you can see the steer knuckle is also aluminum back there. And with this 2-inch lift, they do restyle your upper and lower control arms, obviously to make that axle ride more straight, if you want to call it that. Let's go ahead and check out your tires. No one is more disappointed than me. I was really hoping to see 35s on this truck for 2025. I really was hoping to see it. Even 34s. If they put 34s on here, I'd have been happy. Now, see right there? That's a Ford Raptor. Those are 37s. And it just looks so much better with the bigger tires. Now don't get me wrong, this is a really good looking truck, and these Goodyear Wrangler Territory MTs, they seem to ride better than the 35-inch tire for some reason, especially at highway speeds. But this is an LT 275/70/18, so this is like 33.2 inches tall. and about 10.8 inches wide. Why they don't have a 35 on this, but you can get it on the what is it? I was gonna say Canyon, but Colorado ZR2. Yeah, I just don't get that. I think that they should really change something either mid-year or definitely do something for next year. But yeah, overall really aggressive tire design, and you guys can see you do have a little bit wider stance, which is why they give you these clearance lights on the front of the grill. I didn't point this out earlier. But yeah, take another look at this side view too. This is a good looking color, and the sun is hitting it perfectly, and it's not even that bright outside today. Black door handles, smart key system on the front doors too. And here is the mirror cap, has a painted trim piece here, but most of it is finished in plastic, blind spot monitoring. Now, these were $1,095. For another $100, you can get the high clearance steps, and for another $200, you can get the rock rails, which I think I would pick the rock rails because I think they look so much cooler, and they give you a little bit more protection. Hopefully I can show you guys under the truck here, but there is one extra skid plate right there that's updated for the ZR2, but the transmission is otherwise exposed. So if you want more protection, you will have to go to a Bison package. And then out back, if you don't know, this has a 24-gallon fuel tank. Premium fuel recommended. And this has the liner out back. And they do update the leaves in the rear. So you have 4 leaves right here, and that bottom one right there is going to be a helper spring. You can see that wax coating, and hopefully I can show it to you. But they do add a block right there, and that's what's giving this truck that extra lift. And you can kind of see that triangular design too on those Multimatic DSSV. And there is the spare tire, full size with a matching wheel, 323 rear end, front and rear lockers. Man, this truck is awesome, and its color is awesome. I really like this color. I would have chosen this for an AT4X for sure. There's no, or at least I can't see it, doesn't seem like there's any metallic in this paint. Doesn't seem like it, but they still charge more for it. Go figure. Here's the rear. It doesn't have the multi-flex tailgate, which I like, and this one does have the black appearance, so they do give you that blackout where it says Chevrolet, and of course your badges. Rear parking sensors, black front and rear bumpers. And then you have your camera inputs right here with a 7-pin, class 4 hitch, and assisted tailgate. You have a light and a camera too. Bed lights are right there. You have 3 tie downs, actually 3, 6, 9, 12 tie downs, and then 400 watts in the bed. This is not powered, by the way, too. That is available, however, on this truck. And I'm not sure if you guys saw the steps on the side of the bumper there, but overall, this is a nice truck, guys. It does have 2 camera views. I didn't show it to you, but I'll show it to you on the inside. You have one for the rearview mirror, one for the bed view. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. This 6.2 liter was standard on the 22 and 23 model year ZR2. For 2024 and 25, the 3-liter Duramax became standard equipment. Now, I don't know why they did that. They probably wanted to raise their average model lineup for fuel economy for the EPA, because that's obviously something we're dealing with. But at the end of the day, the 6.2 is probably better for most people if you do a lot of city driving or if you do a lot of off-roading at low speeds. Diesel emission stuff is just not good for that. So 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque is pretty impressive, I would say. Pretty impressive, but that is burning premium, so you have to keep that in mind. 10-speed transmission, and as I said earlier, 323 rear end. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. So here is the door. This is the jet black and gray stone interior, and you guys saw some of that black chrome on the exterior. It made its way into the interior as well. You also have this lime green stitching, and when you get the ZR2, they do give you extra bowstring on the seats. Now, I have to do a test comparing these with the Trail Boss seats because I want to see, well, not just the Trail Boss, just the seats in general with Chevy, because I wonder if these are softer, but I haven't sat in them back to back to see. Power steering column, and then here is your full drive system with automatic. Your drive modes are here as well, lighting, and then your heads-up display is on the top there, 15-inch, and a lot of piano black around the interior here. Let's go ahead and check out the passenger side. Bose sound system does come standard with this truck. Should be a 9-speaker. Then here's the dash. This is a cover. And then down below, your glove box. Now they do give you a sticker right there for a bed camper, and they don't recommend you use this truck for that. And more of that green stitching. All this is soft touch too. They don't have that piano black on this side, however. And then this is the center console on this side, a little bit of storage down below, more of that black chrome. And then check out the design on that center console. Perforated leather seats, and it's going to be a 10-way seat on both sides, including lumbar support. Out back, great design on the speaker grill still with that black accent. They have a lot of this black chrome around the interior. I would actually like to see that just standard across the board for black interiors at the very least. And these are 60/40 seats with storage built in. Seat back pockets on both sides, flat floor surface, and defrost with a power sliding glass, and black roof with LED lights right there. Back over to the driver's side, seat memories, and you have power folding outside mirrors, grab handles front and rear. And back up top, you guys can see this truck does have home link for your garage or your gate. This is your controls for the sunroof, and then you can slide that rear glass. For your vanity, they do give you this warm white LED light, and that's on both sides too. 13.4-inch display right here. 12-inch display, fully customizable. I pretty much already have the menu up, so I'll just show it to you. They have progressive, digital, and just a clean screen. And then you can change the information that you see on the left and right side, and also down below there. Okay. This 13.4-inch display will display your backup camera. Has the lines there if you need to tow a trailer, it has that too. Or if you don't want any line, you have that. You can turn off the bird's eye view. You also have this zoom in for the conventional hitch. You can see out back or forward, see where those tires are. And you do have these grayed out boxes. I don't normally show these to you, but yeah, those are for the camera inputs on the back of the bumper and bed view camera. On this screen, it is fully customizable, so you can move things around on here. You can actually take things out of this side menu. I like to put my Apple CarPlay up here. I also like to put my cameras like right there. It is split screen. If you do tow a trailer, I would recommend getting the tire pressure monitoring system for your trailer so you can see the temperature and the PSI for the tires. If you want to change the climate, they do give you hard buttons. Also, ventilated seats, heated steering wheel button is right there. And if you're like those techie guys who just have to touch a screen, they still give it to you this way. So you can still control it. You can see the dual climate control, your recircuits right here, and trailer brake, push button starts right there. Oh yeah, by the way, I just kind of skipped over these buttons, but your lane keep assist, parking sensors front and rear can be disabled. Also, your stop start, you can drop the tailgate, caution light, traction control, downhill assist is right there. And then of course, these are the most important buttons you have for going off-road. You have that rear locker. If you don't need the front, or if you need front and rear, you can do that. And check this out, a little bit of storage. Here's your shifter, storage, and wireless charger with your USBs, 2 there, 120 volt power plug, and then you have 2 more USBs right there. Lastly, here is a little bit of storage on top of the dash. That's something that GMC doesn't have, and there's no place for your sunglasses, so you only really have that. let's go ahead and check out the numbers on the door. So here is the gross axle rating out front, 3,950 pounds. That is updated for the ZR2, and then the rear is 3,800 pounds. Gross field weight rating is going to be 7,100 pounds with an 18 by 8.5 wide wheel. All in payload for this truck is 1,398 pounds. That's not bad actually, that's pretty good for this truck. This truck weighs 5,702 pounds on the curb, and it can tow about 8,800 pounds conventionally, and then you guys can see that gooseneck 6,000. All in all, I think this truck is a good buy. I think that a lot of people like this off-road look, and they don't make a lot of these trucks, so in my humble opinion, whenever you don't see a lot of something, it always tends to hold its value. Now, should you get the 3-liter or should you get the 6.2? That is a good question, and maybe I'll do a video on that, because as I said, there are some people out there that should not get the diesel, but there are some people that should get it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, check out Jerry Seiner's inventory if you would like to purchase a truck from them. Let them know you saw the video. See you guys soon. Since you stayed to the end, here are all your drive modes. So you have normal, sport, off-road, and terrain. Now if you keep it in normal mode, it will make the exhaust quieter, so check this out. But if you put it in any other drive mode, it will wake up the exhaust.